All right, let's talk about the streaming wars. We're going to cut right through all the noise to get to one single crucial question. When you hit that play button, who is really paying for the show you're about to watch? I promise, the answer is going to completely change how you look at your home screen.
Okay, so let's start with this. Have you ever noticed how different streaming services feel? I mean, firing up Netflix feels like walking into this exclusive, curated experience, right? Kind of like a private club. But YouTube, that's a whole different beast. It's this massive, sprawling, sometimes chaotic public park. They're both streaming, but the vibe is worlds apart. So why is that? Well, here's the thing. The answer is because the streaming war isn't one war at all. It's actually two totally separate conflicts being fought on completely different battlefields with entirely different weapons. One is a war for your attention. The other is a war for your wallet.
So let's start with the first, and honestly, the biggest battle of them all. This is the one that's fought for your eyeballs and your time. Welcome to the world of user-generated content, and it operates on a scale that is just mind-boggling.
And this right here, this is the absolute core of the difference. You've got a company like YouTube, which is a platform. It doesn't really make its own stuff. It just builds this giant stage and lets millions of creators do their thing. But Netflix? Oh no. Netflix is a publisher. It acts like an old-school Hollywood studio, handpicking, funding, and carefully curating every single thing in its library. That one distinction changes absolutely everything.
And here's how that platform model works. The content, all those videos, is supplied for free by creators like me and you. The money? It comes from the ads that run alongside it. And this means YouTube's biggest competition isn't Disney Plus or Max, no way. Its real rivals are other gigantic attention machines like TikTok and Instagram. They're all in a death match for the exact same currency, your time.
Okay, so that's one war. Now let's switch gears to the other one, the one that gets all the headlines, the one we all think of when we hear the term streaming wars. This is the high-stakes, multi-billion-dollar cage match for your credit card number, fought between the giants of Hollywood and the titans of Silicon Valley.
The main weapon in this war is something we all know, SVOD, which stands for Subscription Video on Demand. The best way to think about it is like a giant all-you-can-eat buffet. You pay one flat fee every month, you get the keys to the entire kingdom, and it's all ad-free. The whole game here isn't just getting you to sign up. It's about making the buffet so good that you never, ever want to leave.
And that right there, that is exactly why we're in the middle of this insane explosion of blockbuster TV shows. The SVOD model is the direct cause of the original content arms race. To keep you hooked, to keep you subscribed month after month, platforms like Netflix and Disney Plus have to pour billions into exclusive can't-miss shows like Stranger Things or The Mandalorian that you literally can't get anywhere else.
But wait, there's another weapon in their arsenal, TVOD, or Transactional Video on Demand. This one's way simpler. Think of it as the a la carte digital store. It's basically the modern version of the old Blockbuster video store. You pay once for one specific movie, either to rent it for a couple of days or to own it forever. This is all about cashing in on brand new big-ticket releases.
So let's just lay it all out, side by side, so it's super clear. With SVOD, the payment is a recurring subscription, you get access to a whole library, and the business goal is retention, keeping you around. With TVOD, it's a one-and-done payment for a single movie, and the goal is just to make as much money as possible from that one hot new film. See? Two totally different strategies.
Now, for decades, these models all played together in a very neat, very orderly system. But that order has been completely shattered. We've entered this period of total chaos that I like to call the great content blur. Because the system that used to control how movies got to you has just, well, it's collapsed.
This is how it used to work. We called it the old waterfall. A movie would come out in theaters first, and only in theaters. Then, months later, it would show up on TVOD services like Apple iTunes for you to rent or buy. After that, it would finally land on a subscription service like Netflix. And way, way down the line, it might pop up on regular broadcast TV. Each step was its own separate, very profitable window.
That waterfall? It's gone. It hasn't just been rerouted, it has completely and utterly collapsed. The predictable, profitable path from the movie theater to your TV has been dynamited.
So what's the new reality? It's a free-for-all. First, the big studios like Disney and Warner Brothers decided to launch their own SVOD services.
Then, to get you to sign up, they started smashing those release windows, taking blockbuster movies straight from theaters and dropping them right onto their own platforms, sometimes skipping the rental window entirely. All of this chaos has forced everyone to adapt, and it's led to the rise of these fascinating new hybrid models that are mixing and matching the old rules. This is where the future of streaming is being decided, right now.
And we're seeing two main types of these hybrids emerge. On one side, you've got services like Tubi. This is what we call licensed AVOD. They're basically like free cable. They license older movies and TV shows, and you just watch a few ads. But on the other side, you've got the new, cheaper tiers from Netflix and Disney+. This is SVOD with ads, a freemium strategy to fight subscription burnout and pull in new customers who don't want to pay top dollar.
So where is all of this headed? The next major battleground is your smart TV. The goal isn't just to sell you one subscription anymore. The new holy grail is to become your home base, the platform that can use AI to bundle all these different services together, your subscriptions, your free stuff, your rentals, and guide you through the chaos. That's who's going to win the war for the remote control.
Okay, we've thrown a lot of acronyms and business models at you. But why does any of this actually matter to you, the person just trying to find something to watch? It's simple. It's because the business model is the engine that creates the very content you love.
So, let's put it all together one last time. War number one is for your attention. The main players are YouTube and TikTok, and the currency is your time. War number two is for your wallet. The players are Netflix and Disney, and the currency is your subscription fee. These were two separate worlds that are now crashing into each other.
Ultimately, it all boils down to this one simple, powerful idea. The way we pay for our entertainment is the engine that dictates the kind of entertainment we get to see. The subscription model gave us the golden age of prestige television. The user-generated content model gave us the entire creator economy. The business strategy directly shapes the art.
And that leaves us with one final, massive question. As all these lines keep blurring, as studios start acting like tech companies, and tech companies start acting like studios, who gets to be the new gatekeeper of Hollywood? Who will decide what stories get told and how we get to see them? That is the real high-stakes battle being fought right now for the future of entertainment.